welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing this super random, like unplanned video. I just sat down and did my makeup and talked through it with you guys. I just wanted to sit down and do my makeup. I don't know why, I just felt like it. This is gonna be, I guess, like a grungy holiday, like fall winter look. I don't really know what to even call this at this point, but yeah, you get the point. It's super dewy skin and really matte eyes and lips and just really vampy and dark, and this is just what I like for this season especially. I just love this look. I love my skin to look really healthy and glowy, but I love the rest of my face to be super matte. I don't know why, except for like during like the holidays like Christmas and New Year's, I like the glittery eyes, I'm not gonna lie. But I really love like the matte lips and the matte eyes. I think it looks really, really nice and grungy. I love this lip color. This is Montenegro by Amrezy. It is like my favorite lip color at the moment. I just love the way it wears. I love everything about it. I really highly recommend you guys check this out. I'm definitely going to be wearing this like crazy all winter season, and who am I kidding? Probably like in the spring and summer, because it is life. So yeah, I don't think I have anything else to say, but if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please keep watching. I already primed my face using the Bare Minerals Prime Time foundation primer. This is neutralizing, which is why I look really, really yellow. I promise I'm not sick or I don't have foundation on. This is from the primer. I'll show you like what it looks like. It's crazy. It's so stinking yellow. Might as well apply some more so I can look more yellow. This is just because like lately I've had like really dry red skin. This is actually really, really hydrating. If I talk weird in this video, by the way, it's because I bit my tongue and now like the side is swollen, so I keep biting on it when I talk. It's really cute. It's really attractive. So I'm gonna put my hair out of my face for now. It's a good look. It's good. And I think I'm going to use this It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream. It says this is color correcting, illuminating, full coverage, and has SPF 50. Oh, I really, really like this. I've been sleeping on this product. I haven't used this in like months, probably like 5 months or so. I used to absolutely love this, and I don't know why I stopped using it, probably because I have a million foundations and I just forgot about it. But I'm going to take like 1 pump of it first. Dot it all over my face. This is in the shade Light. The only thing that I don't like about these foundations is the foundation shades itself, like the range. It's horrible. They only have like light, medium, and dark. And this is the It Cosmetics brush, and I'm just gonna blend this out. I'm using this foundation today because I like that it has a super full coverage for like a CC cream. It makes my skin feel really, really healthy and like lightweight, but it's also like really dewy. You know what I mean? I mean, I like this look all year, I'm not gonna lie. I never really like a matte look, like ever, even in the summer. I like my skin to glow. I really like this brush, honestly. I use it for a lot of my foundations. I think it's a really good brush. I really like It Cosmetics products. Most of their products, I think, are amazing. Seriously, do you see this? Like, this color. And again, it's not gonna match my skin perfectly because like I said, they literally have a light, medium, and dark, or deep, or something. I don't even know. It's like, they have 3 shades, 3 or 4 shades. So you're not gonna find like your perfect match, which is okay with me because I have that problem with a lot of my foundations, like even brands that have like a million shades. So I just like fix it with like concealers and stuff. Like it looks a little bit too dark, like compared to my neck, but I could like bronze, highlight, you know, I could fix this, not a big deal. But it's also probably because I have like such an extremely yellow primer underneath. That might be why. I never really use that primer either anymore. So I'm just like trying new stuff today. I don't know why, but I am. For concealer, I'm actually going to use another It Cosmetics product. I don't know why, I just feel like it. I feel like using them today because I haven't used them in a while. This is in the shade Fair, and I really like this one. It's called Your Skin But Better CC Plus Eye Color Correcting Full Coverage Serum, and it has this nice like metal tip to it, and it feels really like cooling underneath your eyes. It's supposed to like be like depuffing or whatever. I don't know how accurate that is or how much it actually does that, but I like this product. And I'm not gonna lie, I know it says it's for eyes, but every time I use this, I also use it to highlight because it's super light, like the shade, and it's hard for me to find concealers that are like really light and good with my skin tone. And I mean, it's just a concealer, like I don't think it's a big deal. I often use products that say they're for one thing, but I'll use them for something completely different because that's just what I do. I'm just going to blend this out using the same brush. I know it has like a little thing on the end of it that I could use, but it's so tiny. This is supposed to be for concealer, but it's like for like spot concealing, not necessarily for your under eyes. Today I'm gonna do something a bit different. I'm gonna set all of this and then I'm gonna do my eye makeup. And then I'm gonna do the rest of my face, like the bronzing. Like, wow, this does not match at all. I'm gonna make it match, don't worry. I'm gonna add some Naked Skin concealer. It's like super light right here. It's under where I would contour. It's a little bit more right here. I'm doing this because this foundation is too dark for me. So this is gonna like fix that a little bit. And I just like the effect. You know you're pale when a brand's light foundation is too dark. Like, okay, no problem. I'm gonna set my under eyes with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Light. I really like this because it's super lightweight and it's also a really nice light shade for underneath my eyes for my pale girls out there. I feel like this does a really good job. So I'm gonna just use that. I'm gonna set everywhere that I concealed. Parts that I get like super oily. And then I'm taking my Cover FX in the shade N25. This is a pressed mineral powder. I really like this. It's super lightweight, kind of like the MAC mineralized one, but I don't know, I just really love this one. I'm gonna take this stippling brush to just apply like a very light amount of product all around like the perimeters of my face because I don't want to set this foundation too much with powder because like I said, I like the finish of it, so I don't really want to like manipulate the natural finish of this foundation. I just want to make sure that my makeup lasts, and this is gonna help your makeup last all day. Moving on to primer for my eyelids, I'm taking the Sigma primer in Bare Persuade, or it's called Persuade, I think, I don't know. It's an eyeshadow base, and I'm just placing this all over my lid with a fluffy brush. I take that all the way up, just because I take my eyeshadow pretty far up. As you can see, that just made my lids look a lot better. I'm not exactly sure the exact look that I'm going for today, but I know I'm going to be using these two palettes. The Shade and Light palette by Camaj. This one's for your eyes. I know they have a contour palette for your face called this also, and the Anastasia Beverly Hills World Traveler palette. I'm going to first start off with this one. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and start off with this peach shade just to lay down like some type of color on my crease. This is what people like to call a transition shade. I just call it the shade that doesn't matter because it gets covered up anyway, but I still apply it. Not sure why. I really like this color, by the way. I wish I could like douse my face in it. I don't know why, it just looks like peaches. It's like beautiful. Next, I'm taking this shade right here, and I'll actually tell you the name think this one's name is Lucius. Has the names on the back. This like really burnt shade. I don't know how to explain it. I really love it. It's like one of my favorite shades of all time. And I'm really just concentrating that like right in the crease. Try not to drag it up too much. Kind of like bringing it down actually. And I'm using the same blending brush because it works. You don't need like 5,000 brushes. And I'm kind of bringing it all the way down over there. Just like really shaping my eyelids. You can really play around with the shape of your eyes with this palette. Like seriously, it's amazing. That's why it's called a contour palette for your eyes. I just love it so much. Next, I'm taking the Anastasia palette and I'm taking the shade Morocco and kind of laying it right on top of that shade that I just placed, but also blending it more upwards. As you can see, I'm trying to leave like my lids blank, but it's getting a little sloppy, but don't worry, we're gonna take care of that in a minute. This look, I'm really just like adding a lot of colors, so there's no like rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm taking that like really burnt shade again on like a more thinner blending brush, and I'm just really concentrating that right there on the crease, like right at the outer edge of the crease. I'm taking a plain, like clean fluffy brush and I'm just blending that out. And I'm going to take like a flat top brush and I'm going to take my Anastasia palette and I'm going to take the shade Soft Peach first. I really, really like this shade for all over the lid. I'm taking that brush that had that original like burnt shade. I don't know why I keep calling it that, but we'll just go with it. And I'm just like fixing that up, because it got a little taken away by the lid shade. I'm kind of just like meshing it all together. And then again, taking that like clean blending brush, blending that all in. Next, I'm taking the shade Spoiled and just adding that to the inner portion of my eye. This is like the same shade as Soft Peach, but a little bit more pinky, and it has a lot of like reflex in it, so I think it's really pretty. I really wanted this eye makeup look to be super, super matte and my skin to be very dewy, but I do want to add a little bit something to the inner tear ducts and corners of my eye, so I'm just going to add that right there. The eyes are pretty much done for now. Next, I'm going to move on to my face and then add a little bit more after I apply false lashes and stuff. After you do that, you always can like add more to see like how much depth you want to add to the look. But right now, I'm pretty okay with how it looks. I want to see like what this looks like with my brows on and the rest of my makeup. So first I'm going to bronze up my face, and I haven't used this in a while. This is the Bronze Goddess by Estee Lauder. This is my favorite bronzer, literally hands down, of all time. It is so beautiful. I'm just absolutely in love with it. I'm going to take this fluffy brush by It Cosmetics and I'm just going to bronze up my face. I'm also going to contour afterwards with a different shade, so this is just to add like some color to my very pale skin. I love adding a pretty good amount of bronzer to my skin. I just think that it makes me look better than if I would just flat out contour and not bronze. I've tried that before and I kind of just look more like sunken in and dead because I'm already naturally pretty very, very light skinned. So yeah, And to give my face a good contour, I'm really loving the Benefit Hoola bronzer. I used this a really long time ago, but I just got a new one and I seriously love this product so much. I think everybody needs this. It's a contour, it's amazing. It's like really matte and the shade is perfect. It's not too ashy. And I actually really love the brush that comes with it. I think it's like perfect for, you see that like area right there? Just really nice. And don't worry, I know it looks like I have some pretty intense lines on my face, but I'm going to blend that out. And I also like this brush for my nose. I'm going to take that same bronzer and just blend that out. I'm going to make sure to like blend down here and like your neck and stuff, just so that everything matches. Like I said before, my foundation really didn't match, but now it looks perfect. At least it is in person. I don't know how it really looks on camera, but in person it looks exactly the same as my skin tone, so yeah. Next for brows, I'm using the Anastasia Dark Brown Brow Powder Duo. I've been using this lately instead of the Dip Brow. I just like this softer look better lately. I don't know why. And I did dye my hair like a shade darker. I don't know if you could tell, but I did go darker. I usually go like super dark in the winter. I just like to, I don't know why. But yeah, I just really like this shade for my brows right now. I know I'm like into like the harsh brow, like the super defined brow, but as of lately I just really like this. I don't know why. And I use like the darker side to more like line my brows with, and like the lighter shade to like fill them in. I just think it's perfect. I never really show you guys how I do my brows. I kind of skip through it, but I'll show you today. At least what I've been doing lately. And I do like to brush through to make sure the product doesn't get like, not cakey, but you know, like too pigmented. I want it to look as natural as possible. Again, as natural as makeup can look, because obviously I have makeup on. I don't know if you can see a difference. That's the before and the after. I like this brow a lot better. A lot of people like when I don't put anything on my eyebrows, but I just like this. I feel like it looks more clean and it looks better with my features and my dark hair. So yeah, I'm using the Huda, how do you pronounce this? The Huda Beauty Scarlet No. 8 lashes. They look like this. They're very gorgeous. I'm gonna apply these off camera because I cannot film myself applying eyelashes. I don't know why. I just have to get super close to the mirror, and every time I've tried, it's horrible. So I'll be right back. So this is with the lashes on, and to say that these are intense would be an understatement. Like, I feel like they're so heavy. These are not even their mink range. This is just like their regular lashes, and they are like so, it says Scarlet lashes. They're perfect for drama, gorgeous for night. They really are. They're so stunning. Like, I am obsessed. These might be like my favorite lashes of all time. I'm gonna just add a little bit more to my eye look. I'm taking that shade again that I mainly use for this look. Whoa. And I'm just adding it right in that like outer crease area. I'm gonna take a little pencil brush and that same shade. I'm just like loving this color. And I'm just gonna run that underneath my lower lash line. This is always so uncomfortable for me. I don't know why. I can't handle it, my eyes twitching. For blush, I'm taking this matte shade that looks like this. I feel like it would complement this look pretty well. It's in the shade 01 Romantic Rose, and I don't know, I just really love this blush a lot. And I love blush, and you guys know that. I like to apply it pretty heavy. Because first of all, blush is like the first thing to go off of your face, like makeup wise. You guys should know this. And secondly, I just really love rosy cheeks. And I feel like if you're gonna buy blush and like spend a bunch of money on blush, especially like I do, like I buy a lot of blush. Like I feel like the one thing that I purchase the most is blush and foundation, of course. And if you're gonna like spend $30–40 on a blush, then you're gonna want it to show on your face, you know? I don't understand when people are like, oh my god, my blush is totally visible. Well, it's supposed to be. Do you hear that squeaking? My dog has this little donut toy and he loves it. I'm gonna take that stippling brush again and just blend that out. Make sure it doesn't look too crazy. For highlight, I'm using Champagne Pop by Becca. This is the one they did in collaboration with Jaclyn Hill. I really like this highlighter. I think it's beautiful. I'm just applying it where I normally would. This brush is like super dense and applies highlight like very heavily, but I like that. I like my highlight heavy. I know a lot of people don't, because it definitely doesn't look natural, but it's the one thing that I'm okay with. The one thing. I just basically like dip myself in gold. I add it everywhere. And I'm using two highlighters today. I'm going to show you the other one is like my all-time favorite because it looks gorgeous like all day, every day. Look at that. What? Actually, I might be using 3 highlighters, just throwing that out there. But the next one I'm using is called Sunlight by Cover FX. This is my favorite highlighter of all time. It kills the game. I'm using a fan brush and just kind of blending it into that other highlighter that I applied. This really like is the best. It is so, I can't even explain it to you because it's so like skin-like. It's so natural looking that you can like put this all over your face and it'll just give you like such a nice healthy glow. And like I said, I'm going for like super dewy skin and very matte eyes and matte lips. I like that. Like I feel like that's like my favorite look. And then on top of that, I'm actually going to use my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I love this so much, especially that middle shade right there. It's everything. I think I'm going to take that same brush I use with the Becca one and just really apply that to the absolute like highest points. Next is the lips, and I'm really excited about this. I'm using a dark shade. I'm using Montenegro by Amrezy. This is by the brand Lip Line, but this is her lip line that she did with them. I am so absolutely like in love with this shade. It looks like this. It's like just a really nice vampy red. So I'm gonna apply that with this Jordana lip liner in Plush Plum. I feel like they go pretty well together. You can definitely do a nude lip with this look. I feel like it would go really well, but I want to look super like vampy and grungy, so that's what I'm going for today. And I am overdrawing like a little bit on the bottom of my lip here and right on the top, but I'm always going to connect the sides of my mouth because I don't want to look clownish. But I do want my lips to be a little more like pouty because because you know your girl doesn't have much of a lip here. So this is the completed look. I really hope you guys like it. I love it. I feel like it's so fall and winter and just really glamorous, but also grungy. So yeah, that is the completed look, guys. I really hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time.